Making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Going on the ground with Eckler, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. John Hightower now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it to Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Second and 16. Carr going to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Carr going to try and throw on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through you, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there. Koo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Chargers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. John Hightower now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Carr completes it, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got room. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on first down is Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down.
On play action, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete to Darren Waller. A gain of 18 on the play.
Carr now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On first down, Jacobs. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Jacobs. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Carr will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Chargers 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. John Hightower now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, L.A.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Herbert, his 3rd interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's a diving catch right side. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw, it's Carr. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
32, Chargers 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. John Hightower now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
105 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. -9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Get down. Get down. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Now Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Carr now to throw.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at the 22. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
14. And the Las Vegas first down.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll throw with Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Raiders on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Dancing to his left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On second and goal, Carr. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jerry Tillery in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Throwing now is Carr. Rolling to, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
39, Chargers 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. John Hightower now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Raiders 46, Chargers 6. Younghoe Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 15. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.